Hello, raccoons. Mr. Bruce here. Today's book is a book told by a pencil, and he's telling a story about his friend named Red. And the book is Red, the story of a crayon. And he's a red crayon, but there's something different about him, and we'll see inside. Before we start, eyes watching, ears listening, voice is quiet, body calm. All right? Red, the story of a crayon. And the pencil says, his name was Red. And he's talking about his friend there, the red crayon. But he wasn't very good at being red. Because even though he was born red, everything he drew turned out blue. His mother named Olive said, "Oh dear, he's different than other children." His teachers just thought that he needed more practice. And their teacher said, "I'll draw a red strawberry, then you draw a red strawberry. You can do this, really." And when they did, hers looked like this, and his looked like that. He really couldn't draw it. "Oh my," she said, "let's try again." His mother thought he needed to mix with other colors. His mother said, "Why don't you go out and draw a nice round orange?" So she sent him out with his friend Yellow, and he said, "Yeah, we'll get together and draw an orange." But when they drew the orange, it looked like this. Because when you put yellow together with blue, everything turns green. So even though he wore a red jacket, he only could draw blue. His grandparents thought that he wasn't warm enough. They said, "Oh, your class is making self-portraits today? Wear this red scarf." They thought no one would notice that he had a blue head. But it wasn't so. When they all showed their portraits, that was yellows, that was greens, that was purples. This was green over here, orange, and that was red. And all the parents said, "Oh my dear, there's something wrong with that crayon." Everyone had something to say. Oh, this one said, "I wonder if he's mad at all. He came here from the wrong factory. I don't think he's very bright. He's really got to press harder. I think he's lazy." Everybody had an opinion, but nobody knew why this crayon was different. He tried and he tried, but he didn't catch on. Green would paint green frogs, and black would paint black sheep, brown would paint brown cows, and red would try to draw a red ant, and it would come out like that. All the other art supplies in the box wanted to help. The masking tape thought he was broken inside, so he put some tape around him, like a doctor might do if you went to the doctor. But crayons don't go to doctors. The scissors thought his label was too tight, so he cut some off like a barber. The pencil said, "Even I tried," and I got the pencil sharpener and tried to sharpen them, but it didn't do any good. Even with all our help and all our hard work, everything came up blue. He just couldn't get the hang of it. When they drew a stoplight, he had drew blue because he couldn't draw a red. He was very sad. One day, he met a new friend, and his friend's name was Purple, and he said, "Will you make a blue ocean for my boat?" Red said, "I'd like to, but I can't. I'm red." And Purple said, "You're red, huh? Well, will you try?" And try he did. And it came out a beautiful blue ocean that he could do. "Thank you. It's perfect. You're welcome. It was easy," said Red. Finally, he found out he could do something with his talent. It didn't stop there. All day he would draw bluebells and blue jeans and blue birds and blueberries and blue whales. And he said, "I'm blue. That's it. My label says I'm red, but I'm blue." he was blue and everyone was talking. And his mother said, he's so brilliant. And they all said, oh, I always knew he'd do it. He was a great crayon. His blue strawberries are my favorite. He's so intense. And he's reaching for the sky and he catches it and he paints every bit of it blue. And everybody loved him for just who he was. The end. I like that book. I like that book. It shows you whatever you had as a talent, what color you can put out, whatever you can do. If you do your best at it, someone's going to appreciate it. That's very, very good. I like this book. Okay, I'll be back tomorrow. And until then, get to your folks and wash your hands. Bye-bye.